It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a cut of the month design team layout for Cut to You. So this month is December, and we have this beautiful cut file that says "'Tis the season." So I've decided that I was going to make a foundations page for my album, and so I'm making this in November. So I didn't know what was going to go on it. So I cut it out in some gold cardstock and then I backed it. And then I was going to put it on a page protector and make it a shaker. And I absolutely just loved it so much that I was like, no, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be the cover of my December daily for this year. So we are going to do the cover. So I know it's the 16th of the month, and maybe you'll get a sneak peek of it. I'm not sure. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it this year. So I'm starting with a like a 6x8 album from Hobby Lobby. They're super inexpensive. They're just craft. And a lot of the times when I do that, I'll cover it with paper. And I was toying with the idea of putting some vellum on it. And so I decided it really needed to be painted. So I painted it with some white paint. And I only did the front because I wasn't quite sure where I was going with it. And now that I have switched to this being my title or my cover, I have decided to take one of the papers from Cocoa Vanilla Studio, and I'm actually going to wrap it around the back. So basically however much it comes up on the front, that's how big it's going to be. So I get that on, and then I want something to kind of like cover the join a little bit. And so I actually have some red tulle that I wrapped around, tied in a bow, and then I have some black and white twine that I tied as well. So I think that I am ready to glue this on my cover, and then I decide that I really want to take this like faux wreath, and I want to put it where the leaves are. So in order to do that, I added some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, stuck it down, and then apparently put my teacup on there. It's kind of funny to say teacup out loud because when I think of a teacup, I think of the cute little dainty teacups that you have at like high tea or something, or that you see in like old shows. Not this big massive jug that I drink my tea out of, which is okay because it really is my teacup. So anyway, so I put that on there so that it would stick a little bit more, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to bring in. So I'm going to go ahead and basically make 3 clusters of some florals, and then I decide that it's time to actually stick this cut file down. So I am just going to start by gluing the middle where the words are, because I'm not sure if I'm going to need to tuck anything under, and honestly I can just add adhesive later. Like that's not a big thing. So I'm going to start with this kind of leafy holly piece down at the bottom, and then I'm going to add a floral on top. But since it's going on top of that like wreath type things, I actually have to put, I think there are 4 layers of foam there. And I don't know where this foam came from, but it is like crazy sticky. And so I'm going to need to actually go and de-stickify my my scissors there because they're super, super sticky now. So here I am struggling. I thought I had a brilliant idea of how to add it, and once it sticks to each other, it sticks to each other. So whichever direction it is. And so I think I try 3 at first and then realize it's still too short. So that's where this 4th piece is going to go on right here. And then I can stick that floral on. So love that little cluster down there. It definitely is going to need a couple of other pieces because there's kind of a gap. So I add a leaf, and I believe I will end up adding 2 more florals down there as well. I'm just trying to find the colors. So I want a darker pink and a kind of greeny color, but I need it smaller. So I'm going to take the one from the bow and move that over. So that will kind of complete that little cluster down there. And then I picked up these jingle bells actually from Joann's. Like that whole jar, which is super cute, was only $1. And it has all of the jingle bells in it. And so I'm going to very painfully get 2 of them on here. I put one on each side, and I end up grabbing just a green and a gold one since I have that red tulle. And to be honest, I wanted all 3 of them, but it took me so much time to get this gold one on that by the time I got it on, I was kind of over it. So if I were to do it again, I'd probably get like see, I'm even shoving my scissors to try and get it through. I'd probably get like a needle threader or something like that. And I do think that I will put some more inside, maybe like on the edge of a page or something. So I'm just going to tie those down. And so that is cute. So I've got my bow, I've got my little jingles, and then I can work on the top cluster. I was thinking that this wreath really needed a bow, and I couldn't really find one on my desk. So I decided, okay, well, let's get these floral cluster down up here as well. So this one's just going to get 2 florals, and the leaves are going to hang off of it, and that's okay because it's the outside. That's kind of the one fun thing, well, one of the fun things that goes on with December Daily is there's so much outside and interactive type things, so much texture. So I'm still wanting a bow. I pulled this one. I don't like it. I don't know if it's the red. And so I finally give up on the bow idea. I think the bow is just too much. And I'm just going to finish it off with these thickers. And I am going to do a 2024. And it was crazy to see how many thickers I have that don't have 2s anymore. So I was happy these ones matched. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will have the information for the Kit of the Month Club from Cut to You listed down below. And we would love to see what you make with this month's cut. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next month. Bye.